everybody. I wanted to do a recording to show you one of the new features that we've added to your consultant back office or to your consultant portal. And that is the ability to send out broadcast messages to your customers and your downline. So you're going to log into your back office in your portal, and you can go in and click on broadcast messages to send out a message. Now, one of the things that we've talked about repeatedly during our trainings and things is making sure that when you gather customer information that you put it into your database as soon as possible. Because what tends to happen, as we've seen this a lot, is people do a lot of events and things, and they get people's information and they bring it back and they put them on, the information sheets on their desk, and they mean to put them in, and then they do another event and they just pile up, and they've been either sitting there for a long time and some of the people may have lost interest or they never get entered. And it's especially important because if you're doing parties and things like that and people are ordering on your website, when they order on your website, that information automatically goes into your customer database. If they go to a party and you do an order and you put it into the system, that automatically obviously goes into your customer database. But if you go to events and you have them fill out a customer information sheet, and like this one, I cut this sheet into 4, put them onto little clipboards and have people fill this out. And then after the event is over, you're going to want to make sure you go right back and take this information and put it into your customer database. Now, there is a video available on the video training list for customer management, so watch that if you need to. But to add customers, you would just go into where it says customers and add a new customer, and you can put in the information. Now, the information, all you really need is their name and an email address. You don't need an address. You can put their phone number in. Whatever information you have, you can put in. But because I don't mail things out, I actually don't collect people's mailing address, okay? So make sure if people are filling these out at your event, that you're getting them into the database and sending them an email, okay? And I'm going to show you how you can actually separate those out, and I'll show you how to do that and send it out right after an event happens. So if you get these all filled out, you get them into your database, and then you're going to go in and you want to be able to send an email to everybody. Again, you're going to go in to broadcast messages. You're going to click on it to send, and it will bring up what they call your broadcast message history. So if you've ever sent out an email in the past, it's going to bring it up, okay, and it'll show you everything that has been sent out, okay? And when you first send out an email, it's going to pop you back to this screen, and the status is going to say queued until the system actually sends it out. Okay, and then it will switch the status to sent. It will tell you who it went to, customers, downlines, how many went out, or how many were on the list, how many actually went out. Okay, in case there was an issue with an email address, this will be different, and then the date that it was sent on. Now, if you want to see who it was sent to, you just click on recipients, and it'll give you a list of all of the email addresses that it went out to. And if you want to see what the message was that you sent out, you can click this and it will show you what the information was, and you can see what the email was that you sent out. So if you click on that, you can go and actually see all of this. One of the cool features is like I was saying, is if you've sent an email out, like this one that was, have your own home-based business, you can go in and send a new copy of this message, okay? So you can click this and it will actually auto-fill this email in again when you get to that page, and I'll show you where that would pop up, okay? So you could actually say you've already sent a customer email this month, and now you do an event and you meet 100 people that you've added into the database. So we'll go through that one real quick. So if you've already done one, so you pull it up, and you're going to get this screen, and you're going to say, I want to send it to my customers, all the customers. I want to send it to everybody, if ever, let's just say everybody everywhere, with a join date. So if you went to an event, say a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event, and on Monday you enter all of these in. Now, if you enter them in on Monday, they're going to register as a join date on that day that they're entered. And then you can actually fill this in and say, like, as of today through tomorrow, and then continue to recipients, okay? And if I had anybody that I had signed up into this database today, it would give me a list of all of those people, but since we don't, and then when you pull it up, it's going to have the exact same email, okay, that you had sent out before. And you can just click send, and it'll send out to all of those people. So if you generate sort of a template email that's like, welcome to my customer email, list, it was so great to meet you at a recent event, you can actually create those kind of things and send them out, and then it'll be in your sent emails, and you can use it over and over, but gauge by join date for all of the new consultants, or if you're doing it and they, we don't really have a state thing because we don't put addresses in, but join dates. So you could add them in on Monday, send them to everybody that you put in on Monday, and it will just go out to all of these people, and then the next month when you send it out to everybody, and it'll capture the previous people and all the people that you had added that day, so it'll be your entire database, okay? So now let's go back, like we're going to start a new email. So you would go in, if you're going to start a brand new one, you do the broadcast messages, it's going to pull this up again, you're going to click new message, and then it's going to pull up this screen. And then what you do is you say, you can send it to my downline consultants, my customers, or any leads that are in your lead database. And so let's say we're going to send it to our customers, and we're going to send it to all. Now you again can do it by state if you have their state added in as part of their mailing address. I don't use that, but it requires you to select something, so I just click on all. And then you can do, again, the join date, so you can send this email to, you could do it like if you sent it out to, you did the rib cook-off and you met all these people and you entered all their information today, you could search for all the people that were entered today and send out an email that says it was a pleasure to meet you at the rib cook-off. So there's a lot of different ways you can manipulate the system to do that, but I'm just going to say I'm going to send it to my whole database, and then I'm going to go into continue recipients. Here's the email addresses. And then what you can do is you go in and you can type in anything you want. And then you can go in and create the body of the email. Now, one of the things that's fun is you could do hello. And then if you want to make it a little more personal, what a merge token is you can say customer first name and then add it. And wherever your cursor was last, it will add this in. So in this case, what the database will do is they will go into those email addresses, it will pull out the first name that's listed there, and when it sends the email to that person, it will say hello, and it will fill in their first name. Okay? You don't have to do that, but I like to do it, adds a little more personal touch to it. Okay? If there isn't one, I think it just says hello, comma, and goes through. Okay? And then you can type in anything you want, and then you can go in and you can do bold, italic, underline. You can make it bigger if you want. You can change the font. There's all sorts of fonts in here. You can change the, I think this one is the background color. Say this is the font color, so you can change the font color. This is background color, so I could change the background color on that text. Okay? And then you can also go in and you can add in links, you can add bullets, you can center it different ways. You can also add in an image. Now, when you click on it now, what you're going to see is it's going to say insert an image, and you need to have it, it has to be on a web image. And what we're working on right now is allowing you guys to upload images that you can use yourselves so you can actually be able to upload them and then just click on the images, and that way you can use those. That's a future release that they're working on. So in the interim, what I did is I created a list of images for newsletters. And so what you can do is there are things like our logo, our trip flyer, kit flyer, hostess rewards, Snapstarts rewards, new product images, that kind of stuff. And the links that I have, put them online through our company portal. So what you need to do is, if you want to insert our logo, is you highlight and copy that link, and then where it says web address, you just paste it in there and hit insert. And you'll see that it inserted the image. Okay, so you can go in and you can actually insert this image. Okay, and then you can go through and you can add in different text. You can add more than one image. So if you want to add a second image, wherever that is, wherever your little cursor is, say I wanted to add in the trip flyer. I'll just copy that image link, put it in there, type that in, hit insert, and you're going to see it has our logo and then it has the image for our trip flyer. Okay, so you can go in and make adjustments and things like that. And if you want to see what it would look, the body of the email would look like, you click on preview and it's going to come up and show you what the body of the email will look like. Okay, if you want to see it in full email format with the headers and all of that, what it would look like is you can send yourself a preview copy. So you can send a preview, it will send it to your email address, you can open it up and look at it, come back into this and make any changes to this that you want. Okay, and then once you're ready to go, you just hit send message and off it will go. And then what you will see is you will see it will route you back to this page, okay, and it will come up and it will say whatever the latest email was you had ready. Status will probably say queued, and it'll provide all this information until it is sent, and then this will change to sent, how many of them were sent, and what date it was sent on. Okay, so it is critical that you guys do a couple of things. One, enter all your customers, especially if they come off a lead sheet, into your database immediately and start sending out emails to your customers on a regular basis with whatever the specials that we have going on. Okay, and you're going to want to do it consistently. So, you know, you could even put it on your schedule, send out customer email on the 1st of every month or the 15th of every month, whatever date you want, and just schedule that in on your calendar to say, these are, I have to remember to send out a customer email with whatever the special is. Okay, and if you guys want to add a special image, something you think that I should add to this list of images that'll be in your back office under resources, you can always just email it to me and tell me what you would like to add, and I can upload it into here and then add it on if it's something everybody can use. Okay, so for now we're going to look at using this. This is basic stuff for you guys to have, but I hope that this will be something you guys start using and start getting more from, you know, more orders from customers that are repeat customers that come back again and again. And it's funny how many times I will send out an email probably 5 or 6 times, and I might get 2 or 3 orders, and then the next time I'll send it out and get 2 or 3 orders, and then get 2 or 3 more orders. And there's, you know, it's, you don't always get an order. But the thing is with this is you create the email one time and you can send it out to as many people as you have in your database, all with a push of one button. The people will click on your link, go order, do whatever, and then you're going to get, you know, that credit for your sale. And it's funny, it takes sometimes people seeing 2, 3, 4 things till they see what it is that they're, you know, they're interested in. If you send out an information, and when I do an email, whatever the sales special is for this month, I will put that in, and then I'll put information about joining. Or if it's a joining special, I'll put that in and then put any special sale info. So I try to include all sorts of different things in it, so that, you know, as people are reading through it, they might say, oh yeah, I'm not interested in ordering that item, but maybe I might want to join. I've been thinking about this since the first email I got 3 months ago, and I'm still thinking about it, so maybe I'm going to contact Julie and talk to her, kind of thing. So start adding in your customers and start scheduling to send out your emails, and I look forward to helping you utilize this feature. You can give your upline a call, or you can always call the home office and ask for help, and we'll walk you through doing these. But we are going to ask you to watch the video so that you can at any time during the day or night look at this video and go through how to do it. And if you go through and you click on things, you can't break it. So try it, check it out, send yourself test emails, see what it looks like, figure out how to use the different features, things like that. And as they do updates and stuff, we'll do updates to this video, and I'll notify you guys as well. All right, well, get to adding your customers and sending out these wonderful emails, and have a snap happy day, everybody.